You want to know what I've just been through? Finally sitting down to record some new videos after a few months away. And then realizing, you don't know where your earbuds are, Hadrian. So then you have to get up and turn your entire apartment upside down looking for them for what feels like an hour, but I found them. I found them. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We are at the top of Timberwolf Mountain. Still, I didn't walk off the cliff. Some of you thought I did. I didn't go off that edge and just meander, keep meandering. What was the name of the last episode? Meandering to the summit? No, I didn't continue meandering. I saw that. Whoever wrote it. I saw it. So, yeah, let's get back to where we were before, shall we? I want to take a quick moment at the beginning of this video. By the way, if you want to know more about what I've actually been through and where I've been, I posted a channel update a few days ago, so go take a look at that. You guys actually not only said some beautiful things, and it's been amazing to read the comments, and thank you very much for that, but also it's one of the most watched look-aheads that I've ever posted. I don't know what I did differently. I don't know if the thumbnail's just prettier or what, but man, it was nice to see. So, I've also been gone for a while, so there's understandable demand for updates and such. That could explain it. But anyway, yeah, all the relevant details are there. Let's focus on the Long Dark for now. What I would like to do as I jump back in is just take a quick look at the condition of my stuff for reasons like this. I'm wearing a sweater that's only 65% condition, probably because I just put it on, I would imagine. But I think for now, I've got a fire that is set to go for another hour, 19 minutes. I can change that, though, because I got plenty of wood right here. Let's go ahead and get some additional time on this fire. Anyway, let's put some fur on there. Ooh. Sounds like the game is welcoming me back with open arms. Cue Scott Stapp singing, which I will not attempt. But now the song's in your head. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. So we've got some cargo containers we haven't opened yet. So that's going to be my main focus here. Let me just make sure. I'm getting pretty tired, so I won't be able to do this for too long, but we've got more than enough wood to kind of keep the fire going for a while. And let me take a quick look around to see if there's anywhere else that I can grab some. I looked around somewhat when we got up here last, but we have just gotten up here. That's the short version. Oh yeah, game is definitely welcoming me back. The short version is we had just gotten here. So there are a few more. Okay, good. There's some crates that I can break down, so there's still some wood left in the area. But I think what I want to do before I even look around, because we are going to be here for a second, just getting our feet wet and going through the rest of the containers, making sure we have everything. And I want to go about this properly. I'm not going to dive back in like someone who's been playing this playthrough every day for the past, like, month, because I haven't. But let's go ahead and, yeah, let's just step outside. Got that one more piece of wood, but the fire's not going anywhere. How cold is it? Oh, nice. It's actually not even taking my... Alright, there we go. I was about to say, I must have been sheltered from the wind a little bit. But it's still not that bad. So this cedar limb will take an hour to break down. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll probably...
The sun is setting.
Yep. Whoa. Okay, yeah, we've got some nice gear on. Didn't even drop to the bottom of any of our condition indicators, so that's a fantastic grab for the opening of this. And now we have more than enough wood. And there's another limb right there. Holy crap. Walked right by it. That's also going to take an hour, and it's not quite as big. Sad to say. It doesn't have quite as much meat on its bones, so to speak. So.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
You're... Jennifer, we... Really? We just got back, and that's the comment you're going to make? We are in a cordoned off area. We are literally standing over a fire, and you're like, I need to find some place to escape this cold. I'm just kidding. I'm happy I'm back. So let's see what else. So now that we've got, excuse me while I try to act like I'm not completely thrown off by jumping back in after this long. All right, we've got plenty of food from the containers we've already opened. What's the heaviest stuff that I'm carrying at the moment that I can just put down? I can probably put that cooking pot on the fire and not forget it later. How about that? I'll keep these hacksaws on me, because I'm going to be using them. I guess I could drop the lighter of the two, but... Let's see, I've got some matches on me. Man, I can definitely leave some matches behind. I don't know, I might not. If I can afford to keep them, just because why not have a bunch of matches with me for later in the game? This is just the beginning of this series, after all. We have a long way to go ahead of us, and it's amazing that we're already as well off as we are. Okay. Yeah, it's not a lot of water. And then food-wise, I guess one thing I can definitely do is I can go ahead and eat some peaches to get rid of some of this weight. And then we're going to start going through all this stuff. I don't imagine we'll be up here for much longer than this episode. I don't plan to cook through all of my stuff up here the way that I did last time. Mainly because we're earlier in the series and I want to keep exploring, especially because I have been gone for a while. It feels weird to me, even if, like, going back in time at the moment of the end of the previous episode, which for those of you who are not watching in the backlog, all the people watching in real time are jealous of you because they had to wait a couple of months for this. Again, all the explanations in the video. But even if we were to go back to like kind of what the feeling was just a few minutes of gameplay ago when that episode was ending, like now I would rather move forward in the game as much as I possibly can. So let me double check the length on that fire, and then I'm going to start opening some containers. We're going to take stock of our inventory, and then we're going to get down from this lovely mountain post haste. All right, so those have been opened. These have not. What have we here? Cured leather, deer hide, wolf pelt, rabbit pelt, leather. Okay, so animal hides. Interesting. Definitely not, as I said in the last video, I did rewatch that one, by the way, so I'm not completely out of my element. Definitely some stuff in these containers that wasn't... Oh my god, the game is trolling me. Watch how many tools are going to be in this.
Thank you.
Hacksaw, hunting knife. Yeah, we're going to just leave the hammers. That's hilarious. The game's like, have some tools, Hadrian. We know you might need them. All right, yeah, I unnecessarily picked some stuff up there. But we have a much better condition hacksaw now. 2 much better condition hacksaws. I'm going to put those up. I might... Yeah, I'll see. I might come back for those. Then we have some knives as well. Holy crap, so many things. I'll probably break one of those hatchets down for the wood. Because I don't need to. I just don't. And then, of course, we got all those hides. So I might be able to do something with that before too long. Or not. But let's see. What do we have over here? Nope, those are empty. Already checked. I need a torch. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, whoa, game. Don't do that. We got a ghost container, guys. One thing that's going to be somewhat interesting, at least for the next couple of episodes, while I get my feet wet again, I haven't, just on account of everything that's been going on, I have not been able to really stay perfectly apprised of the patch notes for the last couple of updates. So I'm kind of diving in blind, which is, I guess, different to my usual approach. I prefer to stay on top of those things, and I tend to stay on top of them. But right now, have there been major changes? I mean, I know there haven't been major changes, I know that much. Hey, hunting rifle, nice. I doubt we need it, though. Rifle ammo, revolver ammo. So Timberwolf Mountain is being very nice to me at the moment. I'll take that. But yeah, if there have been any, like, not major changes, but significant enough that they would impact this playthrough, I don't know about them. I was going to look before I recorded, but then I was like, I want to play. And I couldn't find my earbuds, but that didn't slow me down much. All right, I'm going to pick all this up, and we are going to be slow for... Oh my god, all the antiseptic. We're going to be slow for a second. But it's okay. I can't remember. Did I bust into this one already? No, I didn't. Last one, though.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Last one. Climbing socks, cargo pants, wool socks. Okay, so this I can mainly use... I don't need the insulated boots. Snow pants... can't recall what I'm wearing. I feel like my clothes are already in pretty damn good shape. The snow pants might be good, but I'll have to take a close look at that in a moment. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. So we did get another... Wow. Okay. All right, so now... I picked all that up. I picked all of it up. We're just going to walk back over to the fire as slowly as we possibly can. It's partly because we're tired, but mostly because we're at 131 pounds encumbrance. It's nothing. Jennifer's got this. I'm still laughing about that knife. Open up the container, the game gives me a knife. I'm like, all right, I get it. I'll try not to stay away as long next time. Sorry about that. All right, those MREs are there too. It's the last thing I want to forget. But so many things. All right, so we're back by the fire, and I've got a little bit of time before I have to go to sleep. So let's take a close look at... Yeah, I've only got cargo pants on right now and combo pants, so these snow pants will definitely be an improvement over those. Question is, do I put on both pairs of snow pants? Let's see. Seems like it might be a good idea to replace the combat pants. Well, if I repair up the snow pants, I don't recall how good those get. So I guess what I'll do... Also, let's look at socks. Yeah, let me go ahead and put on these climbing socks. And did I have a second pair of climbing socks in there? I did. Amazing. Also, I think there's another pair of long johns, right? I'm going to go ahead and put those on. I don't know why I dropped them in the first place. And then I already have wool mittens, which are the best man-made mittens. There weren't any gauntlets in that container, which makes me incredibly sad. Said Hadrian, sounding like a spoiled brat. But I have a couple of expedition parkas now, which, as we recall from our last series, the only thing that's giving me pause... Nah, see, even the wind protection on expedition parkas at 63% is better than a full condition light shell. I was about to say, maybe keep the light shell on, given that it's lighter. But, I don't know. This would give us a very similar gear set to what we had with our previous series. For similar reasons, because we came up to the top of Timberwolf Mountain. It's just now we're going in with that. So I'm going to go ahead and... Tell you what, let me harvest the things I know I'm not going to do anything with. So we're going to take clothing screen off the screen so that I'm not tempted to harvest something I'm wearing. And we'll start with weight. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, how long will it take to harvest these? Hour and 30 minutes. Good God. Hang on, let me stumble over to the fire. I want to make sure it's going to last this long. We're not going to open this this return to the series up with any rookie mistakes. Okay, I got 7 hours, 54 minutes. I'm good. So, let's harvest the heaviest boots I've got on me. That's also one of the longest harvesting times. That's not going to be something that repeats. Now, I don't need 3 expedition parkas, so I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I just don't need it. Just don't need it. It hurts a little bit, but not that much. Okay, now the cargo pants I can almost guarantee that I won't need. Yeah, I can go ahead and harvest these two. It's going to be 30 minutes. So many things. So we're going to harvest mainly the cloth that we got, maybe harvest that other hacksaw, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time cooking up here. I just want to leave here with the best possible gear that we could have. Just making sure. Yep. Okay, and then the fisherman's sweater is better. Yeah, it is. And did I grab a couple of those? Or just one? I mean, I'll take just one. That's fine. But it's better than the thick wool sweater. And I think it weighs the same. It does. Beautiful. So ultimately, I need to get another fisherman's sweater. But... Alright, so that's good. I can go ahead and harvest you. Ooh, that's 45 minutes. Really? Why? Doesn't make any sense. I guess it might be time to go ahead and get some sleep, because I am tired. And it is close to the middle of the night, and I want to keep circadian rhythm somewhat in check. Ah, it's a pretty night now. Alright, so let's put a little bit more fuel. Oh, I got a rowing torch, of course I do. Let's go ahead and just grab a bunch of this stuff. Mainly the fur. And I've got that other fur limb right outside that I can grab if I need to. But this will be enough to get me through the night. Perfect. Now let's tend to our food needs. We'll keep those cattails for a rainy day. Also because they're cattails and I just can't help myself. Alright, there's that. I've got some peanut butter on me. I can't recall. Does peanut butter... I mean, peanut butter's heavy, so... Yeah, it does. Ah, damn. That's what I was worried about. Just want to get rid of my heavier food items. For obvious reasons. Alright, so... Yeah, we got more than enough time now. Let's go ahead and sleep for like a solid... We're gonna do... I think I can go all 12, right? I'll do 11. just because my memory is not so perfect. And I don't want to lose any condition to thirst unnecessarily. Alright, campfire still has 2 hours 50 minutes on it. It is about midday the very next day. Now I'm just going to get some water going here. Got some snow, that's going to take about an hour. Oh, there's more fur. I don't know how I missed that. Thought I picked all of it up, but I didn't. Just going to put all that on the fire. How about that? And then... Hello. Really? Oh no, I was looking at the wrong container. The wrong menu. So let's go ahead and... I was about to say, where's my freaking cans? I know I got plenty of them. So let's pass some time just to have a little bit of water here. Because clearly we need some. As we scald our esophagus. Totally realistic. Let's do that one more time. It's passing some time on the big pot. Anyway. Alright, 38 minutes until boiled. We're going to drink that. I'm going to go ahead and pick that back up. And, oh yeah, we've got all this water here too. Silly me. Silly me. Yeah, I had all that anyway, but that's okay. A little bit extra never hurt anyone. So, what do we need to get rid of? I guess we'll keep focusing on clothing for now, because my meters are all pretty much back in good shape. I've got 32 minutes until I can take that off, so let's focus first of all on what I can repair. I can definitely repair these socks. You sound like you're about done. Yep. I'm going to take that too. Pick up the cooking pot. Perfect. So that doesn't completely repair them, but it's enough for me for now. I'm going to go ahead and harvest all these wool mittens, which also hurts my soul slightly. It does. I confess that it does. But we're going to do it anyway. Alright, there's that. And if we repair these long johns... I'm so paranoid about accidentally harvesting something right now. Like, unusually paranoid. I know I'm always paranoid about it, but now I'm, like, ridiculously paranoid. This is me checking my slots to make sure I haven't actually done that. Alright, let's keep harvesting, though. We've got 45 minutes on each of these, so this is going to take up some time right here. I have to keep an eye on the fire. The main thing here, though, is that each of these is 2.2 pounds, I think? Or is it 1.1? 1.1. Each of these is 1.1, so getting rid of that weight. 3 hours, 33 minutes left on the fire. Done. Okay. Now, I've got these snow pants. How long does it take? Oh, really? Only 27 minutes. Nice. Did I gain repair skill or something? Or am I just that awesome? Alright, 27 minutes it is. Let's go ahead and repair these up. Beautimus. Alright, let's repair these two. No!
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Jennifer, we've had this conversation. Okay. Now, with that in mind... Oh, yeah. Hang on. Both? Yes. Yes. We're putting on 2 pairs of snow pants because they are better even at lower condition than the other stuff I was wearing. So we have just seen a dramatic increase in the quality of our stuff. And now I just need to repair these expedition parkas and I'll be in even better shape. Also, they're particularly heavy items that I'm carrying at the moment. So getting rid of those pretty soon will be handy. The extras, I mean. And actually, no, I already got rid of the extras, so it'll be getting rid of the other stuff I'm wearing. That'll be handy. Nope, not harvest. See? Gotta watch myself. How much long do we have on the fire? Hour 47 minutes? Tell you what. Before I do that... Look at how slowly we're moving. Carrying all the things. I guess I'll go ahead and just put the parkas down. Just going to drop the things that are weighing me down so that I can move a little bit more easily to chop up this fur limb over here. Alright, it's going to be an hour. How am I doing? Ooh, thirst-wise, right after I drop all my water. It's okay, I can drink a soda. Drink a couple of sodas, lose some weight. Alright, so that's 4 pieces as opposed to 5, but it's fir wood, which is quite combustible and helpful to have around. Yeah, so that's almost 8 more hours on the fire. And it will be 8 more hours once we're done, because that fire's not lasting. It'll be around longer than it says it will, essentially. Okay, now let's repair. How am I doing? Yep. Please don't fail. Damn it! I'm gonna shut my mouth. Okay, and that actually chewed up most of my materials. That's very frustrating. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll live. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the military parka with the expedition parka. Oh, really? I didn't... That's good to know. I didn't realize that, but these are actually lighter than the military coat. I thought they were the same weight. Did they change that? Or am I... No, I remember it being 3.3 before. I just had it in my head that the parkas were the same weight. All right, so let's go ahead and harvest the military coat. Rest in peace. Hardly knew you. It's been fun, but we've got better stuff now. Sorry. All right, and I guess I will go ahead and replace the shell as well, because 2 expedition parkas is the most amazing thing ever, pretty much. I know. About that time. Still got some wood we can break up in here too, so should be enough to get through the night. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep sorting by... I have this by condition, but let's keep sorting by weight. I'm going to get rid of my heaviest stuff first. I'm so paranoid right now. I can't even explain how paranoid I am, just because I know that I haven't played the game in a bit, and I don't want to get moving too quickly with my clicks. And as you guys have seen many times, because I've been playing the Long Dark for so long, a lot of my click habits and muscle memory are still based on old button configurations, and it can get me in trouble. So I'm just being extra, extra cautious. Even just talking about it, I don't want to psych myself into doing something silly, if that makes sense. All right, so now she said something about eating, so yeah, let's tell you what. I need to pick that water back up. Probably will have drank the majority of this by the time I'm down, but I will eat another thing of peanut butter first, because it's peanut butter, and it's amazing. Too bad you can't have spoonfuls. That would make it even better. Pick up a spoon just for the purpose. There'd be no other reason to have it in the Long Dark. None. Other than being able to take the top off the peanut butter, get a spoonful, and eat the peanut butter in smaller amounts. No, there wouldn't be any gameplay purpose. It would just be purely for my amusement, and nobody would argue. This is an inside joke that only some people are getting right now, but it's okay. I'm alright with it. So, let's take a look at our stuff. Now, do I break down the shell? It hurts me. It hurts me, but it's 2 cloth, so what hurts me more is not having that 2 cloth. We still have lots of the world to explore, so I suspect we'll find more. Where did my other... Okay, there it is. Don't fail. I will murder you in the face. What did I tell you? All right, well, there went that 2 cloth. Okay, that's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. And then let's go ahead and repair. It's going to take 27 minutes. And yes, I realize that if I were to misclick harvest, then I could hit escape and potentially save the day, but I don't even want to get that far. I don't even want to risk that. Yeah, plenty of time on the fire. Alright, so now we've got our new gear mostly repaired, and we just have to get rid of some of the last stuff that's laying around. And we also have some items laying around on the ground. So we probably will be having to leave a good amount of stuff up here, which is fine. We'll make do. But let's see. I guess I will repair the fisherman's sweater because it is such a damn good item. Weather's changing all over the place. Alright, 2 hours, 35 minutes. Sun's about to rise, honestly, so we probably should just go ahead and eat a little bit more. Let's keep chowing down on peanut butter. It's not that I need to eat all that, but we're not going to be able to carry it all down, so I may as well just stuff my face and consume some of those items. We've got a bunch of MREs over there, too, so we are nowhere near at a point where we're needing to worry too much about what we've sacrificed food-wise by eating too much too soon. All right, so let's sleep for another 12 hours straight. Or should we sleep for less than that? What have we got? Tell you what, let's do 10. We got about 10, so let's do that. The fire's going to go out. But that's okay. We didn't need to keep it going that whole time. Just wasn't necessary with the gear that we have now. So we will go get some more wood from over here. Well, first of all, we're going to drink some water for multiple reasons. Probably need to cut open that cardboard box at some point. But first things first, let's go ahead and chop you up. Another day almost done. There's still another box over there, too, so this is not everything. Look at our ghost crate. That's so freaking strange. And I did open that, right? Yeah, I did. Weird. It's weird. It's weird. Alright, now I'm guessing that the magnifying lens does not work in here. Right, it does not. I'm going to use one of my wood matches, seeing as how I have so freaking many. And I've got plenty of accelerant, so I'm just going to use it.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Let's pile all that back on. Now we got more fire. Honestly, that probably wasn't even necessary, but what else am I going to do with all that wood I just broke down? What else indeed? So, again, sorting by condition. Now it's just our socks that are in rough shape. But we're starting to deal with items that don't take as long to break down at this point, so we'll be able to move through things a little bit faster now. Let's go ahead and... Oh, a balaclava, too. I don't think I've even... Hang on. I dropped all these things. Why did I do... And this is frozen. Why would I do these things? I don't want to put a frozen item on my head. I'll stand by the fire. Tell you what. I'll stand here. It'll slowly unfreeze. It's so strange. Why in the world would I do that? But the balaclava is another item that we'll have on our head by the time we go down. Let's harvest this up. And you. And you.
I could eat anything right now.
Could you? Okay. Well, I suppose I can help you with that. Did that just sound exactly like a growl to anybody else? That sounded like a growl. The game is trying to intimidate me. Alright. Again, sorting by weight. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the PB. And we have that tomato soup as well. Now, I also have some crackers, which I doubt that I'm going to get down the mountain with all of these cracker boxes, so I may as well plow through some of these. Ideally, I would like to leave with as many just MREs on me as I can carry. Because those are magical. They're also heavy as hell. I'm not looking forward to actually trying to get down the mountain with all the stuff I'm about to try to carry down the mountain. Not looking forward to it at all. Alright, so only 10 minutes to harvest these. Thank God. I'm going to take a few more minutes before I end this episode. It's been a while. Legion, it has been a good while. So I'm going to take a few extra minutes. Make this one go a little bit longer than it needs to. And I don't need to explain myself to anybody. Alright, so that's the last of the toques, except for the one I'm wearing, which is fine. Now, of course, the balaclava is still wet, but it's drying off pretty quickly, too. So I suppose what I'll do is just get to repairing the things. Really? 40 minutes? Really? For a pair of socks? I wouldn't have thought that. That's kind of annoying, but at least that means the balaclava will be done soon. One thing I can definitely do... Alright, that's more reasonable. 27 minutes. And it's in perfect condition. Let's also go ahead and repair you for 40 minutes. Let me just triple check. Yeah, I've got plenty of time on the fire. It's those climbing socks that I'm happiest to have found. All right, 40 minutes here, that's fine. We're about to lose a sewing kit, but I won't complain. Anything that I can get rid of at this point, I'll get rid of. Now we're going to repair this. See? See what almost happened there? I'm not kidding around. That will go away for the most part. Once I've got my feet under me. But good lord. It's a dangerous game at the moment. I've got really good condition stuff though, so. Even if I were to make a silly mistake, I wouldn't be out that bad. What's ridiculous is that we've got all this gear. Hang on, let's take a look at the journal, shall we? How long have we been alive? We're 2 weeks into the game. This is almost not fair. If you're just jumping into this series and haven't watched the first several episodes, it was just we're playing, I know this might look like we're playing on Stalker. We're playing on loot settings that you would find more in Stalker, but as far as the difficulty of the world, it's very much Interloper-like, and in some ways worse than Interloper. It's a custom game. But we have just had the most stupidly good start. It's ridiculous. And I have no other way to explain it than that. It's just bananas how good this start's been. Alright, so we have almost finished with our clothing, thank God. This takes forever. But it's worthwhile, because we're going to leave here with fully repaired, like, amazing gear. I'm wearing 2 toques, but I suppose I can go ahead and put that on, and then we'll wear the better condition of the 2. And then we will harvest you. Rest in peace. Alright, and the rest of the stuff... Did I harvest anything by accident? No, I didn't. I just don't have any accessories yet. I don't have any earmuffs, and I certainly don't have a moose hide satchel, which would be nice, but I just don't at the moment, sadly. Sad panda, but I don't. Alright, so... I mean... I'm going to stick with those condition levels for things. And then I've got some things to get rid of here, so let me... First of all, let me make absolutely sure that I've busted into every container up here that I can. Oh, wait, no, there's this one. there's another one. Good God. Oh, man. Fire Striker, quality tools, storm lantern. I'll break this stuff down, I suppose. No, I'll probably just leave the lanterns. I don't need to break them down. Where I'm going, I will have plenty of metal. Summit soda. Ooh. I found the soda cache. Oh my God, look how weighed down we are. Yeah, that's not going to work. We need to drop all those. Okay. All right. So, sort by condition. Which is my best lantern? All right. Now, one thing I do need to do... See, the only thing about this is that there's lots of lantern fuel in those. So I do have to break those down. My instincts aren't completely wrong. But I want to... Hang on. Here's what I'm going to do. We are going to sort by condition, and I want to keep... We're going to refuel you, first of all, to get rid of whatever excess we currently have. Alright, so that thing is full. And then how long does it take to harvest these? An hour! My god! It's ridiculous. Alright, we're going to stumble back over to the fire again. I cannot believe there was another container. Watch me go over to another one before the episode's over and there's like another entire container. I really thought I'd already searched that one. This one I have. And there are some containers that still have some items in them. But taking the time with this will be, I think... Taking the time to really make sure that I'm leaving with everything that I could possibly need is going to pay off a lot. So I don't really feel badly about it at all. At all, he said. At all. Now, the quality toolkits, however, I can drop. And drop, like, right now. Did I leave one of them down at the... I feel like I left a quality toolkit behind because I knew I wouldn't need it necessarily. See, I don't even need all those. If I had guts, I could make use of these hides. And this kind of hurts me almost. How long would it take to craft... 5 hours. Are there rabbits up here? Oh, I need a workbench! Alright, yeah, so that's... I'm gonna... I hate it. I hate it. It hurts. But there are gonna be a lot of things that hurt about coming down from this mountain, and leaving those hides is not gonna be particularly high on the list, I don't think. Alright. Yeah, mainly just need to get rid of those lanterns right now, so I'll focus on that. The only thing is that before I do, I want to make sure... Well, the fire doesn't really need to be there anymore. I mean, do you see how warm I am? I'll go ahead and destroy some of the lanterns. Which freaking container? Oh, it's in this one. Alright. Alright, so this is the one that I'm keeping. All the rest, we are harvesting. Drink some water. Pretty night. It'd be a good time to go out and get sticks, so I guess I will. While it's nice. While it is enjoyable. Alright, and we'll probably end up putting some of those down as well. By those, I mean the rifle cleaning kits that are overloading my inventory at the moment. Oh my goodness, so many things. Now, we got some fire strikers, which is nice, but I don't need more than one, especially at that condition. The antiseptic is absolutely weighing me down. We won't be taking that much with me. The water is weighing me down. The soda's weighing me down. The crackers are weighing me down. The hacksaws are weighing me down, but I don't really need them anymore, especially because I left one behind, so I'll go ahead and put that one up. I can break down one of the hatchets for wood momentarily, and I'll go ahead and drop one of the hunting knives too. Now let's go ahead and put most of those away, because we'll find more later in the world. Put that away, because I don't need it. Don't need all those whetstones. Drop the scrap metal. Is that really the only scrap metal I had? Really? Okay, that sounded like an evil demon outside just now. Tell me you did not hear that. I heard it. Let's put you away. Okay. Beautiful night. Yeah, this plane is possessed. I can hear it. Alright. Feels like 17 degrees right now. The pseudolim would take 45 minutes to break up. Let's go ahead and just break it up. Not even that cold, all considered, so I can break up another one. There's also sticks laying around here, so I don't technically even have to do that. I heard that noise too. Don't think I didn't. I think that's a dead guy that I've already scavenged. The funny thing is, I probably don't even need the fire. I'm just right now having an abundance of caution. Because the game does have a thing, especially on the top of mountains, with sudden temperature drops. And I would hate to be the victim of any situation like that. Especially if I were asleep. That would be bad. Okay. Now we've got a little bit more time. Yeah, unfortunately, I was hoping that there would be an option when I picked up these lanterns. I was hoping there would be an option just to straight up... Can I repair one, by the way? Yeah, I can. I've got scrap metal, so I can repair one of them. But I was hoping there'd be an option just to harvest one when I pick it up. Like, just straight up harvest it from the ground, but there's not. I have to bring it in my inventory. Alright, so this is the one that's fixed. Or the one that's full, that's what I meant to say. Alright, now let's continue. Harvesting. I hear a stomach growl, so let me just make sure I'm not going to lose my well-fed buff. No, I'm not. How much did I lose in that? Nope, I'm good. I'm good. Alright, let's harvest you.
Thank goodness. I made it through another night.
Yeah, literally stayed up all night. Doing things. Yeah, I've still got... I can probably just harvest the last two. Without batting an eye.
I need to find a place to rest.
There's a bedroll right next to you. I'll get on that momentarily. Alright, starting to get pretty thirsty. Not going to lose any condition, though, thankfully. And that gives me a fantastic opportunity to drink a crap ton of water. Thankfully.
God, I'm starving.
I know. Let's go ahead and get on that. So, condition-wise... I'm going to go ahead and drink some of these sodas. I should have drank them before going through the water, I guess, but that's okay. Not that we need to worry about the 19% condition sodas, but I'm just getting rid of those numbers off my screen. These are also some of the heavier items I'm carrying, so killing two birds with one stone. Alright, still got plenty. Plenty. I'm not even going to touch the sardines. We're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. Okay. So much lantern fuel. See, we are probably not even going to take all that lantern fuel down with us, but I wanted to have at least a decent amount to kind of make a decision with. So having done that... Okay, starting to look a little bit more reasonable in terms of our carry weight. We still have a ton of stuff on us. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and harvest this. Yeah, let me check my fire time. Yeah, I'm good. Is that the lesser of the two? Yeah, it is. You see how paranoid I'm being right now? This is ridiculous. I'm going to harvest this hatchet, which is going to give us a little bit of wood. Scrap metal. Fir firewood. I'm going to toss that in the fire. And now, I suppose one thing I'll do very quickly. I think we had one more container over here. Yes, we did. Not container to search, although I will double check. I've been through these. But we had a wooden container to break down. Nice. 4-piece wooden container. Oh, there's another storm lantern there that I didn't pick up before. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. I've got all the lantern fuel I could ever need at this point. Alright, so. Here's the earth. let's drink that soda just to top off my thirst meter. We're going to go for a solid... How much time do I have on the fire? 9 hours? Tell you what, I'll sleep for 9. How about that? And that puts us 45 minutes in, which is about as long as I like to go for single episodes when I'm not getting too carried away. So we have survived for 14 days, 22 hours, 47 minutes. We are going to be ready next episode to step down off of Timberwolf Mountain. I'll have to do a little bit of inventory management at the beginning, but no more mass harvesting of things. I'll just be going through and making sure that I have what I need to leave the mountain. So we'll just be making some weight decisions. And they'll be tough decisions because most stuff we're not going to be able to carry. We don't have that moose hide satchel. But we'll just be narrowing that down. We've got awesome gear now. We are just set for life for the next little while, especially since we're in the early game world and the world is not going to be particularly warm. So this is going to be a great opportunity for us just to explore the world, visit Bleak Inlet, which I've still never been. I've watched Athenon and a few other people explore Bleak Inlet a good bit, but I still have never, ever, ever, ever been. I haven't even, I think by the time I got to, Tush River Valley. That's the one that it took me forever to visit, right? By the time I got there, I think I mentioned to you guys that I had accidentally started in there a few times, that I had like tested some starts in there, but I hadn't really explored it. I have not set foot in Bleak Inlet. Still, as of this moment, as of mid-March 2020. Hasn't happened. So I'm looking forward to going in there for the first time and seeing what we can find, especially given that we are in a playthrough where ammunition means something, which makes a big difference for Bleak Inlet. So for now, I'll stop this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.